Here's Chief Meteorologist Tony Petrarca with your Pinpoint Weather 12 forecast.
Well, a lot to cover on a very busy weather day. The record heat and humidity as expected, and now the heavy downpours and thunderstorms. And just issued about 5 minutes ago this tiny little squares of flash flood warning. So let me bring it in close. And it's essentially for the Providence metro area until 7 o'clock this evening. Some ongoing thunderstorms and heavy downpours, specifically within this green polygon. Some flash flooding of some streets and some urban flooding is possible. We'll take a look at the Doppler radar, and these downpours have been moving over the same area for the last roughly 60 to 90 minutes. The areas of orange, yellow, and red indicating where some of the stronger thunderstorms are, some lightning, some gusty wind, and some downpours. As you can see from Providence, a heavier cell now moving over the airport in Warwick and getting ready to move over the upper part of Narragansett Bay. There's more activity getting ready to cross the Connecticut-Rhode Island border. That is headed for western Coventry and West Greenwich. These storms are tracking off to the east and northeast, but they're what we call training. In other words, they're moving over the same area for a long period of time, and the net result is some flash flooding. We can get in real close, and what we can do is actually take kind of cross sections of the storms. I can look at them in 3D, you know, like a CAT scan, and when we do that, it gives us the ability to look inside the storm, and we're specifically looking for how tall in the atmosphere the storms are extending to. So in this particular example, between roughly 25 and 30,000 feet, that tells me that, okay, it's a strong thunderstorm, but at this point it's not necessarily severe, large hail, damaging wind gusts 60 miles per hour, but one that does earn some respect here. It is a healthy storm nonetheless, with some downpours, some gusty wind, and some lightning. The activity extending down towards southeastern Connecticut. This is all being caused by a cold front, and until that cold front clears the area next several hours, still the risk of some of these stronger thunderstorms. All right, 4-day heat wave started on Saturday, Sunday 95, yesterday 97. Wow, 99 degrees. Doesn't happen very often around here, but breaking the old record of 95 set back in 1945. You can barely see the Providence skyline as some of these downpours that are coming through right now, so some reduced visibility. And while it was well into the 90s in some areas, look at the dramatic cool down. I mean, Taunton, you were well into the 90s, now down to 79. So some of these thunderstorms have knocked down the temperature quite a bit. They're cooling thunderstorms. And here's the wider view, and the cold front responsible for some of these storms is right here. This blue line represents not the leading edge of refreshing cool air, but rather lower humidity. So when we look off to our west, behind the front where skies clear out, it's drier air. So while we do have some heat for tomorrow, around 90, well, for one, it's not 99 tomorrow, and it's not quite as humid, so it's not as oppressive, but a hot day coming up for Wednesday. All right, let me break it down for you. 7 o'clock this evening, what's left of some storms along the coastline pulling away. The rest of the night should be fairly quiet. And then here we are, 6 o'clock in the morning, starting off at 70 with some sunshine. Again, it's not a cool day. It's hot, but not as hot. So we're going to go with about 90 for the afternoon high, with a good deal of sunshine. The beaches are looking good. Tomorrow evening at 11 o'clock, partly cloudy and a temperature at 75. So still that risk of early evening showers and thunder up until about 7, 8 o'clock in the evening, then dry the rest of the night. Humidity will be dropping down. Tomorrow morning, sunshine by 11 a.m. It's already 86 and around 90, but not much higher by the afternoon hours. So we'll call it a dry heat. If we do hit 90, that would make it day 5. A 5-day heat wave. 3 o'clock in the afternoon, 90, 80s at the beaches. A couple of showers on Thursday, a warm day at 88, 85 on Friday. Weekend, a mix of clouds and some sunshine, mid-80s. This is a tough call. Are these showers in the afternoon or more like Sunday night? Check back with us. But regardless, it's a seasonably warm weekend, Mike and Shannon, with temps in the mid-80s. In the meantime, next couple of hours, still keeping an eye to the sky for some of these downpours.